Hey, everybody, it's Doug Green, and I'm the publisher of Technology Reseller News, and we are podcasting Jeff Pulver live on his way to the ITEXPO conference. Jeff, thanks for joining me this morning.
Thanks, and thanks for having me. I'm super excited to be going to Florida this week.
So you're literally, I think you're like going to get on the airplane in like 5-10 minutes?
15, yeah, they're making announcements here at the gate here. Yeah.
All right. So as everyone can see, Jeff Pulver, we put the word vCon underneath you. What does that mean? You're going to be talking about it? You're going to be paneling about it?
I'm going to be talking about virtualized conversations. I'm hosting the first ever meeting for the vCon Foundation on Tuesday in room 202 at 2:30 p.m. If you're happy to join ITEXPO. I'll be talking about it to whoever I run into on the show floor and anyone who wants to learn about virtualized conversations, why it's really the future of business communication. They should just track me down. I have a lot of work going on in that space, and I'll be attending sessions at the conference. I'm with Jon Arnold when he opens the Future of Work, when it opens his Future of Work sessions tomorrow. And if I have any chance to talk, I will just mention that every business out there, particularly if you're focused on the future of work, should know about a vCon.
And so you have a very expansive idea of vCon. You see it as something for the MSPs to sell, for the carriers to sell and look at, for enterprises to use, even for small businesses to use.
Yes, it works across the board. You know, if you're a carrier, MSP, and you want to get into the AI game, what vCon offers you is a chance to sell smart, if you will, AI trunks. Call detail records and now capture the conversational information for what's going on, which allows you to offer, once you capture the conversations, your customers can build applications that leverage them, that provide business insights and all sorts of analysis, the metadata, if you will, of what's already been there but never before taken advantage of. If you're a small business, for the very first time, you get to hear what's going on when you're not there and better understand what your customers are saying and perhaps with help with the LLM, what they're not saying, what's implied, what trends are there. And so it's a transformational technology. If you're working in the area of AI agents, vCons provide the memory. Imagine dealing with different bots, and every time you're there, it's like 50 first dates. You forget that you were there 5 minutes ago. The vCon provides the memory layer that keeps track of what's said and when and where. And if you're in a business, an enterprise, you know, your vCons can capture not just voice conversations, but emails, messages, everything. So you have a 360 on what's going on in a relationship with a customer, with an employee, or even in your own company's knowledge base. It's expansive what this power is being unleashed. And in the age of AI, vCon is essential, whether you're an MSP, whether you're any type of service provider for that matter. If you're an engineer and you're building hardware in the telecom ecosystem, vCons should be on your product roadmap.
And like you said, this takes a lot of things we had before. We had AI, we had call capture, we had recording of conversations, but this sort of puts it together in something in a very new way.
Very new way because of the success of ChatGPT and LLMs in general, like Claude. What we're able to do is to offer semantic search to conversational information, and do so in such a way that blows our mind in terms of what's been done, things that were never practical or possible before. In 2002, I introduced to the industry the idea of purple minutes, when people were doing voice over IP but simply replacing TDM minutes with IP. These applications that I'm talking about with the vCon, they're all purple. These are things which we could never really even imagine, let alone do in the past, and now it's all practical today. And so for companies that are starting to adopt AI in their business practices, companies that are in the call center business, people servicing call centers, people building AI agents, vCon is an essential tool in the creation and co-creation of this information. And more importantly, there's a protocol called SCIT that stands for Supply Chain Integrity, Transparency, and Trust. And that's needed to manage consent. So that if you're running call centers and you want to deal with consumers and you have to deal with their individual consent, there's a framework now where you can manage the information in a way that the regulators will be very happy about.
Well, Jeff, I don't want you to miss your airplane. You're literally boarding the plane, I think.
Well,
So
they're calling the flight, but I'm still here. I have my bag. I'm good.
all right. Well, so it starts off, you're speaking literally tomorrow. Is that right? On Tuesday?
I'm speaking in the opening session in future work with Jon Arnold, and then later in the afternoon, in room 202, I'm hosting the vCon Foundation meeting. Everyone's welcome to join us.
All right. Well, this is a great opportunity for everyone to actually learn about vCon, jump on board the vCon train. I hope you, speaking of trains or planes, get on that airplane. We'll see you tomorrow, Jeff. I'm going to stream this live. Jeff Pulver, everyone, vCon.
And vCon, if you want to learn more, you go to pulver.com. I have a whole white paper to learn about this in telecom. It's all there for the sharing. I'll see you at ITEXPO.
vCon for everybody. Jeff, I will see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.